This is exactly what the outreach is about, helping fellow Nigerians stay healthy and giving them hope of living. A team of Nigerian medical practitioners who share in the passion of saving lives and inspiring happiness in their fellow countrymen took their free medical outreach to the city of Festac, and it was a resounding success. The crowd was overwhelming and the event was heartwarming. The medics are volunteering their resources and expertise through the medical outreach to campaign for Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate, and his vice, Dati Baba Ahmed.
Of course, you know that part of the challenges we have as a country is the lack of a good healthcare centers, and as such, doctors have taken it upon themselves to reach people at the grassroots here in FHA 23 Road, Festac Town. It will go a long way because people are challenged in their health, and it is well appreciated.
Of course, the outreach was for everyone and anyone within the Festac environment that needed medical attention. No questions of their tribe, religion, gender, or political party was asked. The door was opened for all.
Hi, greetings my people. Glad to have you back today to the Majestic TV. If this is your first time of joining us, please subscribe, like, and share these videos. And the video you just watched is a clip of the Obi Medical outreach that is going on right now in Nigeria. You know, the Labour Party is conducting a medical outreach in every part of Nigeria, all the states. And people are receiving free medical attention all over. You see, since Obi announced his candidature through the Labour Party, the narratives have changed in the Nigerian political spectrum. In fact, he has dominated the entire political space. From being an underdog, a structureless party, and people that don't have foot soldiers, they are the power to beat politically in the country. And as such, if the election is conducted without any manipulations, Obi will emerge victorious. And we are hoping he will, because things ought to change. Nigerians are beginning to wisen up. Usually by this time in Nigeria, by this time politically, you will see bags of rice being shared everywhere in the country, in the rural places. You will see people giving onions, giving Maggi, giving 2,000 naira, 2,000 naira to the village people. What can 2,000 naira do for people right now? What can even 100,000 naira do for people right now? So I'm very happy Nigerians are getting wiser, and Nigerians are getting to overcome this apathy that is associated with election in Nigeria. I'm very, very happy with the enthusiasm and the way the youth are getting involved politically. And since then, all the old order, all those who have benefited from the suffering of the people, all those people that have been in all these mainstream parties, the APC and PDP, they have become jittery. They have become jittery because if eventually and when Obi and Dati becomes the president and vice president, things will no longer be the way they are right now. All those men that have been benefited from keeping Nigerians in penury will no longer benefit. Things will change, and they are all jittery. That is why they are surrogates are everywhere, throwing the kitchen sink, doing all manner of things in the social media and in public places, just to distract people from the real truth. We see Dino Maraye acting like Aboro Park. Acting like it's a tout. A one-time senator acting like a tout. We see people like Festus Keyamo, a son, throw the sonship to the sun to defend the indefensible, to defend something that cannot be defended. How on earth, how low can we get? That's one who has gotten risen to that height in our legal system, come out in the public to defend something that even a 10-year-old baby knows. Not true. How on earth can you do that? It is time for we Nigerians to stand up for the truth. It is time for we to know what is good for us. Because if we continue on the trajectory that we have been all these years, Nigeria will go down the more. In fact, there will not be a country if time is not taken. That's why everybody must stand up now and lend their voices, because we need good governance. And among these 3 or 4 top political parties for the presidency, it is Mr. Obi that we know that have the credibility, that have what it takes to be or to take Nigeria from this current quagmire we are now to a progressive path. It is only Mr. Obi. Now let us see the 3 C's of leadership. First of all, competence. Among all, who is the most competent? We can see from what he did in Anambra State as the governor for 8 years. The work speaks for itself. We don't need any soothsayer or anybody to tell us what Obi can do. He did it in Anambra State. A state that was behind in education, a state that was behind in infrastructure, a state that was behind in health care delivery, a state that was behind in virtually everything. I have lived in Onitsha. I know what it used to be. On 2 occasions, or 3 occasions, I have been accosted with, a gun because of, the spate of insecurity and the spate of robbery and all the things that were in the state. But when Obi got in, things changed. Things changed for good. The state moved forward from being at the bottom to the top academically, performing well in WAEC, winning awards all over the world. Then health-wise, Obi transformed the health system in the state. And the state became functional, built more medical facilities. And the state moved forward. On the road from where Ngige stopped, Obi made sure that the entire road network became number 1. And he won award for all this he did. That is competence. Now, the next C we must look at when it comes to leadership. Now I'm talking about 3 C's. Competence, character, and commitment to work. So the first competence will be check the box. Number 1, check all the history and the record of all those who are right now contesting to be president. Check the records. What have they done when they had the opportunity? That is competence. Secondly, character. When you want to give anybody a position of leadership, check his character. And how do you know his character? What he's doing now and what he has been doing all along. Not what he portrays. No. Character is the real person. Character is what reflects the real personality of an individual. So now, Obi, when he was governor, refused for certain things that have been going on in governance to continue. the corruption and the decay that have been the way of life in state governance, he refused for it to continue. And that was why he was impeached as state governor. And he won and came back and completed his job. Obi has been consistently talking about good governance. When he was governor, after he left the office, Obi is the only state governor that governed for 8 years. Till date, he's never been invited by ICPC, he has never been invited by the EFCC based on corruption while he was governor. Obi chaired 3 major banks. He's never been invited for any corrupt practices as a chairman of 3 major banks in the country. Obi has been in position of authority overseeing certain security bond and all that in Nigeria. And his character has been one of excellence. Compare that or contrast that with other people who are contesting. Are we going to talk about the people that say they built Lagos? Are we going to talk about those who have been incriminated in various fraudulent activities? Those who have been incriminated in drug peddling and all, whatnot? I mean, how can we elect people who have dubious characters? How can we elect people of questionable characters to be president of a country that is almost dying? No, it is time for we Nigerians to be wise and jettison every form of ethnicity, every form of religiosity, every form of all those sentiments that keep on dividing us, and rally around a man who can move the country forward. Talking about character, it is only Mr. Obi that have told everyone, don't vote for me because I'm an Igbo man, don't vote for me because I'm a Christian, don't vote for me because of my affinity with you. We saw the other candidates, a miracle, my turn. For them, it's all about their turn. The other one told the Northerners that you need a Northern candidate who is pan-Nigerian. I mean, we're all pan-Nigerian. So you don't need to distinguish yourself to be a pan-Nigerian when you are at the same time trying to divide us. We don't need it if we must remain as a country. So we need a man who will say, vote for me for my character, vote for me for my competence. Obi is the only one that has committed himself to Nigeria. He has been in the public glare. He's been there on every debate he's been called up to. He's been there on every interview, every house, every media house that have invited him. He's there telling them what he can do and what he will do and his commitment towards doing whatever he said he will do. And he said, hold me accountable for every single thing I say. We see the other candidates all running away from the media because they don't want to be asked questions. They don't want to be interrogated. What do you want to do for Nigeria and how are you going to do it? Only Obi has shown capacity. Only Obi has shown the character. Only Obi has shown the commitment to move the country forward. Only Obi can deliver Nigeria from this situation we're in right now. And it is time for all well-meaning Nigerians to rally around so that tomorrow we still have a country. So right now, let us go back to Festac and finish the video of the medical outreach by Peter Obi Group. And this is how it should be. Nobody should accept 10 naira, 10,000 naira, 100,000 naira to vote for anybody. It is time we vote our conscience. It is time we vote for the people who will deliver good governance, who will change the country forever, not those that will keep us in bondage. $1 is almost 1,000 naira today. But they told us they will make one naira $1 in 2015. That's what they told us. They told us they will eliminate every form of crime and corruption in governance. Today, corruption has gotten to a level that is unprecedented in the country since the independence. This is the most corrupt regime Nigeria has had. Insecurity. This is the time that Nigerians have been more divided than any other time in the history of that country. We have never been so divided like we are right now. Because of what? We elected men that don't have the capacity, they don't have the character, they don't have the commitment to moving Nigeria forward. So let's go back to the first act and finish watching the the medical outreach by the P2B group. I'll see you very soon. Meanwhile, subscribe and share this video. God bless you.
On your mark, let's go. As you see me, so at the front line, no. At the front line, no. Put it one mind, no. Make we unite, no. Do the right thing, no. Do the right thing. Situation don't they get a CD. My brother, sister, get your BBC. Make we unite, make we both see you. Now my president, me, I want better tomorrow. Me no want to load, no. Not the person will be want better tomorrow. No want to load, no. Me, I want.
This is exactly what the outreach is about. Helping fellow Nigerians stay healthy and giving them hope of living.
Orúkọ mi ni Elder Deborah Adékẹ́yẹ. Ara chọ́ọ̀chì wa ló wàásù fún mi pé ká dìbò fún the right person. Torí mo ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ pé tó bá di jọ́ ìdìbò mi ò ní bọ́ta. Torí ìyà yìí ti pọ̀ jù. Ìyà yìí ti pọ̀ jù fáwọn mẹ̀kúnnù. Wọn ò jẹ́ káwọn mẹ̀kúnnù gbádùn rárá. Ìyà yìí ti pọ̀ jù. Ara wọn nìkan ni wọ́n ń gbádùn wọn. So mo ti sọ pé mi ò ní jáde bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tí ara church wa wá tó wá wàásù fún mi. Ìgbà yẹn ni mo wá rò lóòótọ́. Torí ó sọ ó ní kò dàbí àwọn pátì tó kù tó yẹ pé wọ́n fún wọn ní ráìsì ìdìríkà kan tí wọ́n fún wọn ní owó 500. Ó ní pé Peter Obi ó sọ pé òun ò ní fún anybody ní nǹkan kan. Pé bẹ̀t tí a bá lè fight fún right wa tá a bá lè dìbò fóun gbogbo nǹkan á change gbogbo situation á change ní Nàìjíríà. Ìyà yìí ti pọ̀ jù ní Nàìjíríà. So èmi náà ti gbà láti dìbò fún Peter Obi.
Ẹgbẹ́ tí mo wá níbo ìbò tó jáwé èmi rí ṣèkiri rẹ̀. So party way tí mo wá bò tó jáwé ìyá yóò introduce mi ní party way. So mo dọ́pẹ́ bó ìṣẹ̀ tí ń gbà wá ní party way bò tó jáwé ọ̀rẹ́ ìrìn party. Tí mo wà bò tó jáwé èmi rí ìjàpá rẹ̀ èmi rí kòkó rẹ̀ èmi rí wọrí rẹ̀ ọwọ́ mi ò kó tiẹ̀ bọ̀ wọ́n pé no say family ọmọ òkè ilẹ̀ fún but èmi rí ṣèkiri.
I have done my BP, I've done my sugar level. We are in the FHA field ground. There are doctors and workers doing their work very well. Well, my message to the Nigerians is we should keep on doing all this to make us be happy that we are here. I thank Peter Obi for all what is happening here.
My name is Dr. Adefolaseye Adebayo. I'm an ENT/head and neck surgeon. I'm also a postgraduate lecturer for the family medicine. I am a trainer, I'm a facilitator for doctors. I train doctors in postgraduate college. and also career-wise, that is that. Then for Labour Party, I'm the Deputy Woman Leader for Mobilization and Strategy in Labour Party Lagos. For women, my job is to mobilize and strategize for Labour Party Lagos. So we are all about good governance, and we are trying to strategize, let people know the reason why they should vote for Peter Obi, because he has capacity, he is competent, he is the person that is able to do the job. He has been tested and proven. See, the thing don't enter, I don't dey shook now. So the thing where we dey tell una, we say we wan make una comot. You know, say our logo no be our logo na human being, health na human being, papa, mama, pikin. So we dey want all of una, as una dey see doctor, ogbonge nurse, all of them dey here, see drugs, everything. So we just dey talk say make una vote for this government, for Peter Obi, LP where dem dey see papa, mama, pikin, where you go put your hand for the middle of the ballot paper. Make na no fear, God dey behind us, we no be normal group. God dey behind us. Make na comot, make na come vote for House of Rep, vote for Senate, vote for governor, vote for president. We dey ask una make una no fear, make na come out. Our elderly people, our mama, our people, all of una, make na come out. We fit do this thing. See, and we go get better health. We don tire to dey sad for this country. I mean, I never tire una. I don tire me I no japa me I no wan japa. Even though japa dey hungry me, but I dey here. So now here, we not go die, we go live.
The turnout was impressive as expected. The people were very happy, as they should. And the Labour Party officials were on ground to offer their support.
Labour Party, forward ever, backward never. My name is Busola Okibe, and these are my children. We are obedient as the children of our daddy, Peter Obi. And we got to outreach this morning. We got the information from our platform, the Ward C, because I'm a Ward C member in our group. They announced it that we should come for a medical outreach. And we are today, and we are actually enjoying the benefits already, which we have drugs. My children got the multivitamin drugs and the deworming drug. I also got the anti-malarial medicine. Thank you, Labour Party. Thank you for organizers. Thank you for everything you are doing for us. And we hope and aspire for a better Nigeria in Jesus' name. Amen.
Children were not left out of the outreach. They too received medical attention and shared from the happy moments.
My name is Comrade Titi Oboru. I'm the state women leader for Labour Party. And we are here today to have one of the medical outreaches we've been having. Basically, we try to go on outreaches rather than having walks, because that actually talks about what our logo stands for, the wheel of progress, with the papa, mama, and the pikin, which stands for the family. And the fastest way we can actually get to the family is through the medical outreaches. So while we're at the medical outreaches, we ensure that everybody is in perfect health while we are conversing and letting them know why they should be on the side of Labour Party, the next ruling party in Lagos State and in Nigeria as a whole. Okay, basically with these outreaches that we're doing, like where we are today in Festa, the reception here was warm. The citizens here were appreciative. They were happy to be part of this outreach. And while we were at the outreach, we were able to take care of the basic ailments, like for malaria, we had some tests for people with high blood pressure, and they had tests for the eyes and those that need glasses and stuff like that. And those that are okay, we were just giving normal multivitamins to just make sure that they are healthy and healthy daily moving forward. And the fastest way we can actually get to the family is through the medical outreaches. So while we're at the medical outreaches, we ensure that everybody is in perfect health while we are conversing and letting them know why they should be on the side of Labour Party, the next ruling party in Lagos State and in Nigeria as a whole. We are going to focus on women as well. Unlike other parties that we have mostly the men in power, Peter Obi is going to work with 35% of his cabinet are going to be made of women so that they can handle the female issues in the country. And with that, everybody can sink in together and give us the Nigeria that we have all been yearning for. A great Nigeria, where everything works, not a Nigeria whereby it's controlled by a particular family. Everything is controlled by a particular family. In this dispensation we are going into, God helping us in 2023, everybody is going to be taken care of. Our principal, Obi and his vice, they have listening ears. They are the people you can tell this is your problem and they'll provide solution to it. Just like the flood that happened not too long ago. Our own incoming president was the first person. He left everything he was doing. He stopped his campaign to go and empathize with those people that were involved with the flood. Unlike the other ones that are in their own various places and watching it on TV, we take action into our hands. We show empathy. We show love. We put ourselves in the shoes of the people that we are going to be ruling. So please vote with your consciences and vote for Labour Party, the next ruling party in Nigeria.
So let me do my prediction. I will work every 3,050 or 250 something thousand. Then everything 5 0 every 350 something thousand. PDP APC 20. PDP 5. So if we bring it out like that, as I said, it's socialism. So as it comes out like that, at the end of the election, it comes out like that. So the work of the agents is for it to snap that part. And all the agents will snap that part, and they must make sure the INEC person snaps that part. And they don't allow it to snap another thing. Because it is loaded to the server. So there's nothing to sign. The INEC official of that place has no power to sign anything. We and the INEC, now this thing will snap. Now him will see here. So everybody will produce his picture. So once they produce their picture, it shows. So it verifies all the picture from everybody. So you cannot produce any results anywhere. So that's the blessing of these beavers. So there's a central collection center for every area. No link to center. No, they are going there again with that thing that we snap for the coalition center. So yes, so if there's nobody can produce results that is already in the server. They are only confirming what you have. There's nothing like changing anything anymore. No people, the INEC officials cannot. There's no place to.
Is all this country needs, man like Peter Obi, so full of integrity, a man with foresight, selfless and kind, scar the people's need at heart. Let's vote for
Okay, what's that one? Okay. She's bringing it up. Happy Mama, and everything.
Let's vote for Peter Obi. Come 2023, Peter Obi.